to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ebro, Laura, and Rosenberg. Thanks for locking in. Today's guest, the peculiar, funny, incomparable, crazy, Eric Andre. Yo, what's up, man?
How are you?
Yes.
And Eric has a brand new movie that I'm hearing fantastic things about, Bad Trip.
They didn't send it to you? You should watch it.
I haven't seen it. I didn't get a link.
We
There's a
ain't get
link?
shit, bro.
Send us a
They'll
link.
give it to you.
Oh, I need the link.
They'll hook you up.
Yo, what was it like? So for people who have not seen or heard about the film, it's how would you describe this film without mentioning Borat? I'd like to avoid the obvious, but you, essentially it is a movie that not everybody knows they're in. So tell us about making this movie.
It's a hidden camera prank movie with me, Lil Rel Howery, and Tiffany Haddish. And we teamed up with the Jackass producers, and we made like a hidden camera road trip comedy prank movie. But nobody besides me, Tiffany, and Rel, and Michaela, who plays the love interest, everybody else in the movie is a real person that has no idea what the fuck is going on. Can I say fuck? I can't say fuck.
Yeah, no, you
It
just
happened
did.
already, bro.
You did it.
It already happened.
You got a cough button?
Yeah, hit it now, Ebro. Push
It
the cough
doesn't.
button.
We don't have a cough button.
Oh.
Eric.
Nothing
That's
works.
old school. You remember the cough button?
Sure we do.
Yo, we
Yeah.
got old studios over here. We still have buttons that say cough on it.
But they've never worked
They
since I've
say
been
it's
there.
Punto Cinco, Miami's party station. The werewolf.
Wow, classic. Yo, Eric, where you from? Where you from, man?
I was born in Miami, but I grew up in Boca Raton, Florida.
Yikes. So you drank. So you're a Florida man. So when it says Florida man, that's you.
Yeah. Born and raised.
What's growing up in Boca like? Were like all your friends old Jewish ladies who played bingo and
Yeah, it was
ate
like
early?
Yeah, it was like Seinfeld's parents on the show.
you and
Oh,
Morty?
wow.
Yeah, a lot of diners, a lot of naps.
Yeah, but like we only think of old people of Boca Raton. What is it like growing up there?
Sucks. It fucking sucks. No, it's just boring. It's just very boring and homogenized and segregated, and you know. My parents met in New York.
So
and my
did you-
sister was born in New York, and then they dragged me.
So you growing up as a quirky mixed kid, was that tough down there in Boca Raton?
Yeah, it was not fun. It was not the right place for me. I got out as soon as I could. I left when I was 18.
Oh wow! So you
Wait, and that's where you
scampered
moved to
up outta
LA?
there.
No, I moved to Boston. I went to music school in Boston, and then when I graduated college, I moved to New York, and then I moved to LA.
What was what
So
music were you pursuing?
Jazz, daddy-o. I played upright bass for 4 years
Tight.
of college.
Yo, that's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight.
That's good.
Can you
wanna
play
see
now?
it?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
play poorly. I'm how long has it been? I'm 19 years rusty, but I just got a new bass here.
Yo, man, you should make this a part of your shtick now, man. What are you doing? Just break out in
Nah,
those
you know
random
what? I tried-
upright
I've-
bass
I've brought it on-
solos.
I brought it on stage before, and it's so big, and I'm so hyper that it just doesn't. Here's my bass. This is what I.
Hold on.
Ah, damn it, your Wi-Fi's trash down there.
Oh, we hear you though. There we go.
It's out of tune, but yeah, wasted a lot of money.
Yo, but you're obviously pretty good at it.
Yeah, I was. When I
You
was
didn't
like
go to
19.
you didn't go to Berkeley, did you?
Yeah, I went to Berkeley.
Yo, this guy just said I went to school for
Come
music.
on, don't try to act like yo. I just went to a music school.
Took some classes.
It's overrated.
So when did you decide
outta here.
upright
You can
bass
play,
wasn't for
bro.
you?
What'd you say?
When did you decide like I'm not going to be a serious musician? I'm just going to be a public fucking lunatic. When was that decision?
I graduated college and retired from music on the same day.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just like, it's not for me.
So, but then you decided to just. How did you become the as Rosenberg described? These are not my words. His a public lunatic.
I was hyper, man. I was class clown all through, from like kindergarten onward. So I was always like, I don't know, comedic.
In
And then
trouble.
I was always getting in trouble. I got good grades, but I always was getting detentions and suspended. I was always acting out to kind of make my friends laugh. So I don't know. I think I've been like that since I was born. In the 80s, kids ate way more sugar too. I just ate Ninja Turtle cereal all the time, and I think that made me nuts.
Now you're
How many fruit roll-ups would you have per day?
A lot
You
of
seem
fruit
like a fruit
roll-up,
roll-up guy.
a lot of Capri Sun.
Yo, Capri
Mainly
Suns
sugar.
were out of control.
Yeah. Oh man, orange slices, Gushers.
Gushers.
that's
Well,
literally
so
sugar.
Did you
gushing.
eat the? Did you ever eat the candy that came with the sugar stick where you
Fun dip.
dipped it into different powders? What was that shit called?
Fun
Fun
dip.
dip.
It's called
I got
fun
it right
dip.
here.
Fun
Fun
dip.
dip.
Wait, you have a
Fun
fun
dip.
dip? Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm impressed. That's impressive. So
So-
you still eat like shit.
Well, yeah, kinda. Well, my friend gave me acid, and he put like little bits of LSD on some Pez, and then he gave me some Fun Dip too.
How was that trip? How'd that
Oh,
work
gosh.
out?
I haven't had it yet. I'm about to blast off.
Yo,
I
so
just
you're
ate a tab 20 minutes ago.
no, you didn't.
I'm about to get high as a kite.
He's full of shit.
Yo, so if you're like 37, right, Eric?
Yeah.
So I have to imagine, being that you're a few years younger than me, I was super into Tom Green and sort of
Yeah.
thought he didn't get his flowers. He was kind of an OG in some of the shit
Yeah.
that you've done, which I want to get into. Some of the stuff you've done at like conservative and Republican events is incredible. Were you a Tom Green fan as a kid?
Oh, big time. He doesn't get enough accolades. He was kind of the first guy to really put himself in peril just to get a laugh, to get like, he did this bit where he's trying to deliver pizza. It was called Undercutter Pizza, where he was trying to deliver pizza before the Domino's pizza guy showed up at your door. And he would like undercut the Domino's guy and try to deliver pizza to people's houses. And this guy started chasing him with a hammer and in Long Island and was going to like murder him with his hammer. And it was the first comedian I ever saw that I was like, this guy's willing to get murdered just for a joke. And I was like, that's what I want to be when I grow up.
And then you did it.
And then I did
What was the
yeah.
first? What was the first sort of right wing crazy land that you showed up to?
Oh shit! Yeah, I went to the RNC in 2016, and I pranked Alex Jones, and it was during like a alt right Bikers for Trump rally. And
Ebro,
they-
he got on stage with Alex Jones. You stood on the stage with Alex Jones and started
Yeah.
shouting absolute craziness.
Oh, I asked him to fuck my wife. That was it. I go.
Yeah.
He goes,
Oh,
what do you
my
got to say for
God.
yourself? He thought it was from the Daily Show for some reason. He was like, what do you got to say for yourself, Daily Show guy? And I was like, nothing, man. I just want you to fuck my wife. Here's my hotel key. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. Blah, 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 blah. Infowars.com,
So-
Infowars.gov, Infowars. I feel like Alex Jones watched Macho Man Randy Savage one day, and he's like, I'm just gonna do that. But
I think he's more Lou Albano. He's giving me more Lou Albano.
oh, that's a deep cut.
More so than it is like a combination. I never thought, because I hate him so much and love Macho Man so much, I never put them in the same space. But there is a
They both
little
got
bit
like
of that.
stab it to a Slim Jim, brother. Pay-per-view, October 1st. I'll be in the ring with Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior.
Well, it's the same audience too, by the way.
No, see, that is not true. That's the bullshit.
same
right there.
audience.
No, it's not.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah. And by the way, it's just not true because you were that audience. We were all that audience.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I also unknowingly, my mom didn't want to tell me or some shit that I was watching fucking what was my shit? Bo and Luke Duke's a Hazard.
That's not the same at all.
It's all the same audience. Motherfuckers had a Confederate flag on top of the car. Nobody wanted to say shit. It was on CBS every week.
Yep.
Where are your folks from?
My mom's from Philly. She's Jewish. My dad's black from Oklahoma, Northern California.
Another black Jew.
Yeah, man, we're in the building.
Which side were you, Eric? Who was who in your family?
My mom's Jewish and my dad's black. He's from Haiti. So I got
Sac passe.
Nabule, piti.
Respect. IET. Yo,
Respect.
so did your Jewish
Wait,
family?
Is your dad like American or is he Caribbean? Or
No, he's
African?
American. Born in Oklahoma.
So he's tough. Is he tough or is he mellow?
Nah, he's not mellow. He was anything but mellow. He's Panthers and Northern, activism and all of that. Yeah.
Hey, right on.
All of that shit. So, question on some Jew black shit.
A lot of Jews in this show.
Oh yeah, too many.
Too many.
Did your Jewish side of the family rock with your black side of the family?
Yeah, they were really. I mean, my mom's parents, my grandparents were on my Jewish side were really like progressive and very like early civil rights activists and stuff.
See, I didn't get that. I didn't get that on my Jew card bingo. I got
really?
I got the first generation, fucking racist asshole Jew side. My mom's dad did not fuck with me at all. All.
Really? So you were
and then my dad was on some. No, they were my mom and dad were together. My mom was just like, she was the progressive one.
Wow, you're black and Jewish.
But my mom, so here's a plot twist. My mom was born in 1945. How old's your mom?
My mom was born in 44.
Yeah, so something. And how old are your parents, Rosenberg?
My parents were born in 47 and 48.
So that and Rosenberg's parents are super progressive. My mom was super progressive. So it was definitely the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that time.
The wave where Jewish chicks were boning black guys.
Yeah. It's always that. It's always the Jewish woman getting boned by the black man.
Yeah. I mean, what else is anyone watching on porn?
I mean, occasionally you see it the other way. Occasionally you see the flip. You see like the nerdy, Eugene Levy Jewish guy who pulls off the hot black chick. Occasionally,
yeah,
that happens.
You see that in like Paris a lot. Like Paris,
yes,
like
sure.
White guys in Paris love black women.
Well, yeah, I hear like German white dudes really like black women a lot.
Oh
like
yeah, they're into it because they want to piss off their grandparents.
Right. Good call.
Eric, I don't want if this is something you don't want to talk about, feel free to not talk about it.
I'm an open book. I'm spread eagle.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'd be surprised if you weren't spread eagle. Did you catch a lot of hate? Did you catch a lot of hate when you were dating Rosario Dawson?
A lot of hate? No.
A lot of pounds. Hate. A lot of respect.
Yeah, a lot of like.
Yeah, my guy.
See you, my G.
And do you ever look at Cory Booker and go, of all the random combinations of human beings, Eric Andre is literally the least serious human being who's ever lived. It like proves my theory of how incredible it is human beings can be with two people who are so incredibly different.
Yes, I mean she really got the spectrum, huh?
Yeah, like serious politician. Eric, you do shit on TV that I can't even put into words how fucking insane it is. I mean, Eric has like a 15-minute show that you can watch it and think you're on fucking acid and you've never taken acid in your life.
Well, I've watched it a few times, Clipse, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I looking at? What's happening right now?
Thank you.
Thank you. Mission accomplished.
How did you pull that off, though? How did you pull your show off? Because it really is sort of a testament to someone getting to do exactly what they envisioned doing.
We filmed Hannibal and I filmed the original kind of demo reel version of it in like an abandoned bodega in Brooklyn. It was like a total rat's nest that we paid this guy $300 to film in, and then I like had to teach myself how to edit, and it took me like a year to edit some like 5-minute sizzle reel, and I sent that to Adult Swim, and they loved it.
Wow. So you took your first shot and it landed. That's dope.
Not really. I mean, it was like a lot of it came out of a lot of rejection though, because I was auditioning all the time for roles and not getting anything, not getting anywhere, and not really understanding my place in entertainment. So I was like, I think I have to make my own thing because I have a nuanced point of view that I'm trying to get across. So,
well, talk about that path too of that nuanced point of view, like in committing to that. How hard was that? I mean, at 37, it feels like you're going to another level now with the movie, and things are really starting to go up a notch. Talk about that process from post-college till now of staying focused on that and continuing to like not lose hope.
No, I think the people that make it are the people that never give up. So you just have to not get too discouraged by any of your failures. You just have to, failure is the greatest teacher. I think you got to learn from your mistakes. And you just have to work your ass off. It's hours you put in. And you just have to. Sorry, I feel like I'm only saying cliches. I was going to say you got to weather the storm and always look on the bright side. But
that's right.
Those cliches are cliches because
for a reason.
Yeah, for a reason. So it's hard to sum up in one interview. But
is this the most serious interview you've ever had?
It's the most serious interview I've ever had.
Because I see you struggling to give it's hard for you to go like give a serious response about a real life moment. Do you struggle with that?
I didn't think I struggled with it until you asked that question that way. Now I'm like, do I struggle with that?
I do struggle with it.
Texting my therapist, like, we got to talk later.
How much therapy you in there? How much therapy are you doing?
I'm a real Jew. I used to do 3 times a week.
Yo, that's Rosenberg now.
I'm at 3.
Yeah. And I meditate twice a day, therapy 3 times a week, exercise every day, just to be somewhat human.
Just to function.
Wash the Jew down.
What can you say or able to put a finger on kind of what it is you struggle with the most?
Anxiety. That's the Jewish plight. 5,000 years of persecution will kind of.
Can I tell you the truth though, Eric? I'm a little annoyed with how commercial anxiety's gotten.
I know, we invented that shit,
and now everyone's like, "Yo, I could barely struggle my anxiety." I'm like, bro, there's a difference between being nervous before a big event and having anxiety. Yes. It's so commercialized. That's our shit. It's that underground, man.
Yeah.
See, yo, this is how not Jewish I am. See, Laura, this is where I struggle.
I can't.
I was raised by black folks. The only, I had my mom, and then the extended family was black folks. It's like, yo, go take a nap.
Yeah.
Drink some water. Go for a run. Go ride a bike.
Shut your ass
up.
Go
work. Do some push-ups. Shut up.
Those are all helpful.
Yeah, I mean, that's a type of therapy. That's a type of therapy in their own, in your family's own way.
It'll definitely get you through in the immediacy of the anxiety. It may not get to the root of it, but it's still helpful.
Well, the root of it for black folks is you're black.
Yeah.
Ain't no hiding it.
Well, but black people have it because they're black and the things that other people have it for.
That's right.
Because being black doesn't preclude you from the other experiences of life.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
So, hey, listen, just because you got black anxiety doesn't mean our Jew anxiety doesn't count, all right?
Yo, stop trying to do the anxiety Olympics with me. I was just saying, you know what I'm saying?
You'll never win this anxiety Olympics.
Ever.
It's the one sport I'll beat you in.
The anxiety Olympics. That is incredible.
So Eric, I got a serious question for you, which you'll struggle with answering.
Was I struggling with that? I thought I answered the last one quite well.
You did.
To be honest with you. I thought I answered it very well.
But in all seriousness, the person we see on television now in the movie, and the person we've seen in the clips online, the crazy guy, you can't be that crazy because you still got to hit deadlines. You still got to deliver on time. You still got to be on your shit. You got to be on your game. Was that ever a problem for you where you realized like, yo, I could be as fucking wild as I want to be, but I got to be on my game?
Nah, it always felt organic. I mean, like I think school is an example. Like I always got good grades. I always got straight A's and B's, but I was so misbehaved. So I would I'd be like in calculus class, like finishing the assignment as the teacher was teaching it, but then I would like bash my head through a glass window and like fucking punch a pigeon. You know, I was there's a lot of animal rights people. I didn't really punch a pigeon.
Yeah, no, that's not real.
It's hyperbole. So I was always hyper and misbehaving while getting my work in on time. So it weirdly feels organic for me to kind of behave and misbehave simultaneously.
Right.
But you know, it's an act. When you're on stage, you're like
Exaggerating.
you're doing a heightened version of yourself. Every performer's like that.
That's right.
You know, I mean, I've worked with a lot of rappers and musicians on the show that their stage persona seems so crazy, and then you meet them in real life, and they're like, "Oh, this is a grounded, normal."
Well,
dude.
it's what we do here every day. Like people actually think I give a shit about most of the shit we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I really don't.
I mean, it's true.
What do you do?
Is it true, Laura? The show ends and then he tweets about the same subjects for the next 12 hours.
Well, his obsession with Twitter is a completely different conversation.
See, that's just market research. See, you guys think I use Twitter like it's a personal thing. It's just
You're obsessed.
It's like taking phone calls. One of the great things about radio is I love taking phone calls. I like talking to people. I like to hear how they feel about shit.
Yo, Eric, what was the time you brought up having rappers on the show? And the one thing I'm remembering,
He's looking at Twitter right now. Look at him.
I am.
Yeah, no,
He is.
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that.
They just sold the first tweet for $2.4 million.
I saw that, an NFT.
An NFT. Nobody knows what they are, but I'm in.
are you in?
I'm in.
I am in.
You don't even know what it
couldn't
is.
describe them. Have no idea what they are. I don't know what Bitcoin is, but I'm in.
That's right, baby.
I am in.
Who's going to sell Donald Trump's first tweets, man? Those are going to be worth a lot of money.
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Eric, who did you have on the show and you did something like, it was a very tough rapper and you did something like very homoerotic around them?
Oh, T.I. maybe.
Take us through
Wait,
that.
what happened?
You take us through that.
We had like a dildo under the desk.
Oh, my God.
And I'm interviewing him, and I go, "Ah!" And the dildo went like through the desk, and I was like, "Make eye contact with me."
Yo!
Ebro, look it up. It's wild. Laura, look it up.
I mean, what did he say after you guys shot the piece?
Man, he was upset. I mean, he walked off, and he kind of just like most people just go to their car and leave, and he lurked. He like lurked around the green room for a while.
He was thinking about fighting you.
Yeah, like
probably
seething. Like I think he couldn't tell what just happened, and I had so much other things to film that I just kept seeing him in the hallways. Like, oh shit, he's sticking around. But then he just like eventually left. Like he couldn't. He was like, this guy's fucking with me, but I don't really.
Well, that's the thing, because you could take it as a diss, because you are obviously inherently trying to fuck with people and get a reaction. So if that gets someone mad, it is what it is.
Right. I'm trying to get a reaction, but there's no malicious intent. Like I'm not out to really like hurt T.I. I'm just out to give the most dysfunctional interview of all time.
Yeah, the dildo didn't ejaculate.
Some
at the
people
end.
take embarrassment as a slight.
Right.
If you're trying to embarrass me, then that's the malicious intent, is to make me look
that's
stupid.
all that's all machismo. That's all your ego.
That's right.
Not you personally. I'm just saying, that is. I'm trying to. It's really therapy. My TV show. It's I'm trying to strip people of their ego, and by stripping their ego, they will become invincible.
Wow.
That was a bar.
No, he's got bars.
That was jewelry right there for the
Well,
culture.
Eric, what is your
Drop a
music?
beat.
What is your music taste these days? What are you listening to?
I like a lot of stuff. I'm buddies with Alchemist,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been I try to get a lot of like old funk, like Russian funk and Turkish funk, like stuff that he samples.
Yeah,
I
the
try to
weird
kind of
shit.
get like a lot of his like original like Turkish break beats. It's what I listen to. Obscure Turkish break beats.
I always saw you as an obscure Turkish.
1981.
Yeah.
And like Kraftwerk and shit like that. I like
Wait, Kraftwerk is Turkish?
no, I said and Kraftwerk.
Oh, okay.
And
Obscure
I'm just
Turkish.
thinking of like what is the most sampled like stuff besides like funk break beats, Turkish psych and Kraftwerk. But yeah, I like a little bit of everything. That's everybody's cop out answer, but that is the truth. I mean, I went to music school, so
Yeah, you seem like you'd be into a wide variety of things based on
wide variety.
based on your personality, your comedic tastes, and everything. And it was a pleasure meeting you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. I'm excited
Come back.
Anytime.
I like this.
I'll be the new co-host. I don't care.
Yeah,
Come on.
You can take my
You're
place.
out.
You can take
us
my
a link.
place.
Send us a link to this movie too.
We're interchangeable, black and Jew. You know what I'm saying? We're
I
interchangeable.
don't got you got like a biblical beard. I can't do that.
Respect it. I respect it.
Yeah.
Look, Drake won't come on. We tried to do that. He won't come on. We tried to do
I
the
thought
whole.
you got. Is there some beef with you and Drake? What's going on?
Oh, so
there?
you know about the black Jew beef?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. I honestly
I
don't
want
know.
to see you guys get along. I don't understand what the.
I don't know. I think when him and Pusha T got into their dust up, he wasn't too appreciative of me really loving some of Pusha T's responses. Even though I love Drake's responses too.
Yeah, you're just observing.
And not only that, I called Pusha T out for going too far and talking about 40s ailments.
Yeah, you're being objective.
Oh, so you tune in?
Do you think Clipse should reunite?
No.
Wow, Laura didn't hesitate. Laura,
No.
why do you feel so strongly?
Why such a hard no?
Because they're in two completely different places in life.
See, but I honestly was going to say, Laura, that would make for a phenomenal project where Pusha's doing his thing from his perspective and Malice, or No Malice, is doing his thing from his perspective, trying to get his brother to,
But now you're getting into like a themed project that's like a piece. It's like a. I hear what Laura's saying.
You want
What's wrong
Clipse
with
to
a themed
reunite
project?
because you want OG Clipse, and you're not going to get that.
No, what's wrong with it? It's not like No Malice's albums that he's put out have been trash. He sounds dope. His rhymes are dope.
I thought he got really religious and he stopped.
Yeah,
did.
he got religious, but the music was dope.
Really?
He's still him.
Eric, he went as far as changing his name from Malice to No Malice.
No Malice. That's like
Yeah.
meta world peace.
I mean, this is
So
fun.
it is. He did go
I
very
disagree.
far the other way.
I disagree. I think it would be a phenomenal themed project.
You want Clipse to reunite?
I wouldn't be against it. I mean, they're dope. They're both still dope rappers, and then and especially if they get a dope producer, you wouldn't want like the Clipse and Alchemist.
Yeah.
I just don't see
Yeah.
it happening, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen, Laura. Reality is a whole other thing, but
Eric, are you close
suspend
with?
disbelief for a second.
Are you close with Tyler?
I'm buddies with Tyler. I don't like sleep on his couch when I'm in town or something, but yeah.
You guys seem like brothers in the same struggle for comedy. Like
I
Tyler's a
I
troll
think he's,
too.
I love him. I love his music. I think he's so unique. I like anybody that has their own unique point of view. You know what I mean? And has their own distinct style. And he definitely like.
His lane was never done before. He created the lane
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Eric, before we wrap today, one last question about the number of plants in your house.
A lot of
Plants.
Yo, can we have a
plants.
quick look at the plants, and can you talk to us about A, the plants, and B, who takes care of all them plants?
I got a lady.
Oh, you got a plant lady.
I can hook you up.
You got a plant leaf?
Yo, so do you know how many
I
plants
grew
you have?
weed over the break too. I got like a shit ton of weed. I don't know if you guys,
Yeah.
I got
Wow, nice.
I'm pushing weight. Tony Montana stuff.
Yo, your liquor situation's no game either
Yeah, I
over
built
there.
a bar in the house.
Yo, look at that. It's got now. Do you drink? Do you actually drink too?
Yeah, I love rum. I'm a rum guy.
Okay, all right.
I'm playing
That's the
music
Haitian
for
side. You got some Haitian rum in there.
Yeah, I got a lot of Haitian rum. I got Barb & Co. and this new one called Providence.
Dope. There it is.
Yeah.
Show us the plants, though. I want to see more plants.
Yeah, I mean.
Plants are serious in there.
Reunite Clipse.
Yo,
Eric, thanks,
Andre,
man.
It's been a pleasure, man. What's the
Do you need any Hot 97 drops?
I do.
Yeah, do one. Do one.
We need one.
Hot 97. The werewolf.
Pretty good. I don't
Yo,
know
we
what the
could-
werewolf
Ebro-
has to do with it, but
We could use that every day.
You need an animal, right? You don't have an animal.
You got to have an animal.
we got an animal. Funk Flex comes on at night. You never heard Funk Flex? He growls at night. He'll be like, "Har, har, har." He's the big
when's
dog. We have big dog pit bulls.
We do.
Man,
We
we
have
have
a whole clique.
Okay.
When's
We got
Bad
a
Trip
whole-
out, Eric?
That trip's out Friday, March 26th on Netflix.
That's this Friday on Netflix.
And I almost got murdered filming the movie. So,
Was it the closest you've come to death in all of your antics?
I've come close on the subway, but yeah, this guy pulled a knife out on us, and he was gonna kill us.
Is it in the movie?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Was it
How
scary? Sounds scary.
It sucked. It sucked. And it
And
was
like how-
Rel's first. It was the first prank Rel ever filmed.
And Rel's so nice.
I know. He was probably
Yeah.
shook.
Yeah, and he almost quit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck this, bro. I'm out."
Yeah.
Well,
but
because,
that's the reason-
Eric, you know what that was? You know what you started? This is, you're biracial, and you started playing white boy games. And
Right.
white boy games, not everyone wants to play white boy games. And that it went too far.
That is right. That is right.
You could die playing white boy games. It happened.
You are correct. But that is what got Tiffany Haddish in the movie. Because Rel quit for like a day and complained to Tiffany. He's like, Eric got a knife pulled out on us. This prank shit is too stressful. And she was like, I live for that shit. And she called me. She was like,
Ah, yo,
you
shout
got
to
Rel
Tiffany.
killed? I want to be in your movie. Done.
Did you and Tiffany have some good Jewish talk?
Oh yeah, she's Jewish. Yeah, a little bit. I've known Tiff for like 15 years, almost 20 years.
Wow.
And her and Rel have known each other for I think the same amount of time. So it was one big happy family.
Friday, Bad Trip. Looking forward to
Friday.
it, man.
Yes.
Yo, man,
Thank
it was a
you, guys.
pleasure meeting you, man. Thanks
Yeah,
for the combo
likewise.
today.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was fun.
Yeah,
All right, peace,
man.
dude.
Respect, bro.
All right,
Take
guys.
care.
Take
Later.
care. Later.